Jam, y'all. What's going on? What's going on? Welcome in. Welcome in. See, we got a nice little crowd tonight. We got iHeart Movies in the house. Good to see you. It's been a little while. Good to see you, iHeart Movies. Shout out Tristan Verse. What's going on now? More likely that Daredevil would show up more than Spider-Man. Hey, I'm glad you mentioned that. We're definitely going to talk about that, touch on that for sure. If I were to rank the show so far, I'll probably go with Loki, WandaVision, Hawkeye. Okay. Then finally Falcon Winter Soldier. What about What If? Where would you put What If in that list? What's going on, Andrew? Good to see you, G. Kobe P as well. What's up, guys? Timothy Mendoza, welcome, welcome. Luke Ponto, what's going on, my man? Oh, nice. Nice. Fantastic, Mr. Fox. Fantastic choice. Guys, let's talk about, we got to talk, y'all. We got to talk because Hawkeye, while it started out maybe a little slower than some expected, I don't know. I didn't really hate the start, but I wasn't in love with it. Man, once it hit that episode 3, I have been on high after high every single episode. Like, seriously, I've really enjoyed these last few, like the Echo origins. Really loved getting to see Vincent D'Onofrio's hand, like very clearly. That was easily Kingpin. Like, we all could recognize the chuckle that came after. It was just such a cool execution and a great way to really reincorporate these Marvel Netflix characters, which, as we know, we're going to be talking spoilers for No Way Home, guys, and definitely spoilers for Hawkeye. So if you haven't checked out or caught up on those, I have to have you catch up on them, y'all. You got to catch up on them because let me tell you, I'm going to be diving deep in spoilers, guys. But welcome in, welcome in. Merry Christmas to you too, Andrew. And happy holidays to everybody, guys. I cannot believe Christmas is Saturday. Christmas is in Hawkeye. Crazy. I mean, let's talk about this, guys. Let's get it off our chest because let's be real here. We're all pretty much fresh off of No Way Home watches. And if you haven't watched it, last morning here. No Way Home, Spider-Man swings by a Christmas tree in the end in the new suit. Clearly some time has gone by since the ending battle. I don't know how much time, but a little. It's Christmas time around that time, which Hawkeye takes place around Christmas as well. Spidey swinging by a tree. You guys let me know down in the comments. Let's predict this together. Do you think Spider-Man's going to show up? Unfortunately, I think it's a little too tall of an order. I really hope, and I would love to see like Spider-Man just quick little on-screen action. I mean, it doesn't even have to be Tom. If he like shows up, takes care of some bad guys and dips out, or even just like if they're like, hey, look, it's Spider-Man or something like that. Cool. Do you think there will be any mention of Spider-Man, like at least a mention, him showing up maybe? I don't know if he's going to actually show up in the show, but if so, man, the MCU really is weaving the movie stuff into these shows really well because as we know, you don't necessarily have to watch the shows to know what's going on, but it helps. Haven't seen What If? I'll be real with you. That one is my least favorite of all the series. So like if you'd like, and if you like the animation style, I don't know, as a whole, no, that was my least favorite as a whole. Daredevil or Spider-Man since the ending of Spider. Yeah, I think Daredevil has a chance too. We'll talk about that for sure. Totally get that iHeart Movies. You gotta prioritize. Valentina, yeah, that's a good guess. Of course, Valentina has been in Falcon and the Winter Soldier. She appeared in Black Widow. So it only makes sense for her to appear in Hawkeye. Do you think she's going to be looking for Kate? Or do you guys think she's going to recruit swordsmen? It seems to me like Jack would be the move because she seems to be putting a Dark Avengers together. Dark Avengers style, not necessarily evil, but like kind of anti-heroes. It would be cool if she got swordsmen in the anti-Avengers, whatever you want to call her team. That would be a cool thing. I think she's going to show up and recruit somebody. It's definitely, she's not going to leave empty-handed. That's for sure. Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing Valentina. I think she's definitely going to be there. Kingpin, for sure. I mean, guys, let me know. How would you feel if they actually didn't show Kingpin that much? Like we just saw like the back of his head or I think that'd be too big a tease. Like it was like, okay, Kate's mom's like the main kind of threat of this episode, but like Kingpin is like through back shots and headshots. Like I'd be a little disappointed, y'all. Like we need to see Vincent D'Onofrio on screen tonight. Like we got to hear some dialogue. We got to see some exchanges. I'm not going to take no little back of the head. Oh, we're going to shoot his feet. Like, no. I'm not going to take that. I'm not going to take that, Marvel. I will be upset. Okay. Oh man, I would love to see a Spider-Man, Kate, and Yelena. Man, I just don't. Here's the thing: if you bring in Spider-Man here, you're gonna definitely deviate the focus from Hawkeye entirely in this episode. Not to mention, I feel like these guys, the jumpsuit mafia, I feel like they're gonna be like easy work for Spider-Man. It's gonna be like he shows up and then, oh, okay, guys, Spider-Man's here. We got to go because he would kick their ass. Like Spider-Man would come in and just do some work. Unless there's like tons of it, which I don't know. There's probably about 20 guys, 30 guys. I don't foresee there being like hundreds. How do you make the time go faster? Yeah, for real, man. I mean, sheesh. I'm thinking about getting a nap in after this, and I say that every week, and I never nap. Swordsman can take the Hawkeye role. Yeah, that'd be cool. Throw in Swordsman and give him kind of the espionage role in that organization. I like Jack. I don't think he has been in the series enough. I wanted like a little more reference to Swordsman and like him to use the sword a little bit more. Kind of wish he was in it a bit more. Like that would have been cool. What if, guys, he was like Ronin at one point in time? Like that'd be cool. Yeah. Oh, yeah. We're talking about Kingpin. Yeah. Wouldn't that be like a blow to the mouth? Like, seriously, that would just be a knife to back. Come on, Marvel. You did it with Evan Peters. Let's not repeat the same mistake. Because I must admit, part of me, deep down, was nervous that we were going to see like some pizza guy deliver a pizza to Tom and his friends, and it was Tobey Maguire, and that was his only cameo in the movie. Like, part of me was a little nervous, so let's not, hopefully they don't do that type of stint again. Remember, y'all, they had us with WandaVision, they had us thinking Reed Richards was going to show up. They had us thinking about Mephisto. Y'all, I made a video on the channel. You can still watch it about Dottie maybe being several different characters, Emma Frost or somebody from Marvel. I mean, seriously, Dottie was just some random lady. I'm like, all right, I love WandaVision. It is my favorite of all of them, but it did kind of just like, oh man, it was a punch to the gut in that finale. I guess if I was ranking finales only, WandaVision may not hit the crown on that. Yeah, Swordsman, for Dark Avengers. I don't think Kate gonna join nah. Nope. Definitely not. Kate will be part of the kind of Young Avengers-ish team that's forming up. Kate, Clint, and Echo versus Jack, Kingpin, Yelena. Yo, wouldn't that be tight? Like, okay, so here's my thing. And y'all let me know. The three on Clint's side, Clint, maybe. Clint could, but I don't think anybody else on that team could keep up with Yelena. Like, I think having Yelena on that team sets them apart. Now, if they have Kingpin, Jack, Eleanor, and the Tracksuit Mafia, I think you could throw Yelena over with Kate, Clint, and Echo. Because, I mean, Yelena, I don't know, man. Y'all saw she was eating Echo up on that roof. Same up with Kate. 2 to 3 days. Oh, right on. Wait, guess what? 2 of the 3 days of midterms, I get to leave at 11. Oh, that's tight. Hey, 11, baby. Kate is Young Avengers. Yelena is the big question. Yeah, no. What are they gonna do with Yelena? I wonder if they're. I don't really see her being a Young Avengers, but maybe. I mean, she would be like the Black Widow, and then Kate is Hawkeye. They'd be like the new duo. I can say it, y'all. I'm here. I think she would be a part of like the Young Avengers. I hope they don't call it like the Young Avengers though, because at this point I'm like, y'all are young adults, I guess. What if season 2 is definitely going to be the shows and films in phase 4? Yeah, What If season 2 is dropping in what, January? Maybe I'm guessing. Let me see. What If season 2? Has it been announced? Let me know if you guys know, if you have it in the comments. I think. Yeah. So What If season 2 does not have an official date yet? Okay. I thought they dropped the date. I don't know why. I thought What If season 2 had dropped a date. I'm not entirely sure why. Huh. Think they're teasing the big street level event in the MCU yet. Ooh, I mean, here's my thing, Jorge. I think that also Shang-Chi is going to have some kind of play into this street level stuff. Because, I mean, you got Spider-Man back in the neighborhood. You got Daredevil. Like, dude, if they don't get together and form the Heroes for Hire, like, that would be tight if it was Shang, Iron Fist, and Luke Cage. And even throwing Daredevil. I mean, Spider-Man's been in Heroes for Hire. Like, start a whole street section. Throw in Punisher, man. Like, start a whole street section of like the Marvel universe, which they already have. I mean, She-Hulk is going to be a street. There's going to be all kind of just kind of Hawkeye is like a street fighter. Like, there's so many just kind of boots on the ground, which is what I like about Marvel when we get to explore these different avenues. Like, that was what was so cool about this year, is that we had these very diverse lanes. You had WandaVision, which was very like trippy and Twilight Zone-ish, but also sitcom-y and had its own vibe going on. You had Loki, which was very like time and really kind of mind-bendy. And then you had, of course, Hawkeye. What If was Falcon and the Winter Soldier, very action-packed. That's pretty much Marvel formula. So I will say Hawkeye and Captain Falcon kind of they definitely are in the Marvel formula array of things. Same with Black Widow. Those three are like the most kind of Marvel out of these releases, if that makes sense. You know, Captain America-esque along those lines. The last one of the days of midterms, I have to be there. Oh man, not 2:30. What if Clint tries to convince Yelena that he didn't kill Nat because he sacrificed her? She sacrificed herself, and Yelena doesn't listen. Well, I really hope Yelena doesn't get axed. Here, one quick second. Okay. My bad, guys. Had to fix something up there. How do you think the show ends? I think that Hawkeye? Yeah, I think there's gonna be a season 2 with this one. I don't know if they can wrap everything up here. Like, I think you have, you know, that maybe most of the tracksuits are eliminated, but I think Kingpin's still going to be running around. I really think Daredevil is going to start popping up in these. Again, I don't know. This is just an assumption. I think Daredevil is going to start just like popping up in these series and kind of be involved. I would love, as you guys know, I'm sure you feel the same, would love Daredevil season 4. I mean, come on. But hey, if that's what we get, I'm so happy. I'm down. Hawkeye is one of my favorite Avengers, and I'm glad Jeremy Renner finally got to headline his own show. What are your thoughts on how the season has played out so far? So far, the last 3 episodes were great. Like, I really enjoyed the last 3. What I liked about this last one is you got to see Yelena and Kate exchange, and I really just love Florence Pugh. I think she's a fantastic actress. I mean, she's been in blockbusters. She's been in now Black Widow, the MCU. Like, she's a name. So I love how great she is as Yelena. And I just love that exchange between Kate and the dynamic that they had. And I'm really looking forward to more. I agree. Someone had said it just one comment ago. Jorge said just one comment ago. I do think that there's potential for a season 2, but it would just follow Kate. No more Clint, y'all. This is it. Clint got to pass the torch. Or if y'all want Clint to stay involved? Like, I think it was time to, pass the bow, if you will. With Kingpin showing up last week, is this the same Kingpin from the Daredevil show or an entirely new iteration? So they haven't said, and we still don't know, because Matt Murdock, as we know, spoilers, shows up in Spider-Man No Way Home. So we saw him, but there was no indication of whether or not he still was the same version as the Netflix or if it was completely reset. Who knows? I don't know if they're going to retcon or if they're going to go ahead and just roll with what they have with Netflix. We got to wait and see. I if I had to predict, I think they're going to retcon. If I'm being honest, I think they're going to kind of. It's still Kingpin. It's still Vincent D'Onofrio. It's just like a dip. There's nothing from that Netflix verse tying in here. Like I think that they might go ahead and hit that reset. Maybe. I don't know. Young Avengers be like the animated Avengers, Heroes of Tomorrow. I've actually never watched that. That show is 2023. Which one? Yelena versus Kate. Yelena versus Clint. Jack versus Kate. Kingpin versus Echo. Ooh, Tristan. You got me convinced with that one. Yeah, because you got to even out the playing field. Do you guys think Kate could take Jack? I don't know. Maybe. I guess it'd be fitting. Her name's Hawkeye. I think Yelena is going to believe Clint. Yeah, I think so too. I think he's going to find something to say that will, guide her over to their side. Like, I don't think she's going to stay against them. The poster they released for Hawkeye series today is amazing. Yeah, they're kind of having like a little bit of a formula. I noticed that too. It looks kind of in the same formation and everything is shaped the same as the No Way Home poster. The one that has MJ on it, that recent one, I was like, oh man, yeah, that's the same. Here, I'll pull that up. And here, we got to boot up a little music, y'all. No music tonight? Come on, Leo. Come on. Let's boot that poster up, y'all, because I liked that poster. Also, we got to talk about something else in a second with this. Hang on, guys. Because I saw them post a watch list, and I was like, now, why would Marvel post a watch list with 3 movies on it the day of the Hawkeye finale? Like, oh, here's your checklist. It's like, why wouldn't y'all post that a week before? Come on, y'all. Come on. Marvel, y'all know better. We know you're not trying to promote it over No Way Home, but come on now. All right, 1 second, guys. Who can't play that song? Let me share my screen here. And here is the Hawkeye new poster. That looks cool, huh? I do like it, but yeah, it does look similar. Like, it's got all the characters in this circle. They're always like in a circle, shoulder to shoulder nearly. Shang-Chi might show up in Doctor Strange too. I think Shang-Chi's gonna be like on the streets though a little bit too. Yelena could keep her red widow bites. Yeah, I like those red widow. They're real tight. Now that Spider-Man is on his own, now Deadpool. Yeah, let's go, baby. Spidey pool. Yeah, that'd be cool. Honestly, I would love to see Ryan and Tom on screen together. Sorry, guys, something like glitched over here. I do think we'll get a trailer for Doctor Strange 2 soon. Rodney, have you seen No Way Home? What if we get a Marvel Knights Disney Plus series of Spider-Man, Daredevil, Iron Fist, recasted, Luke Cage, Kate, Hawkeye, and Misty Knight? Well, that would be a dream come true. Let's be real. That'd be a dream come freaking true, Tristan. Sadly, probably not going to happen. Yeah, I think there's a good chance there's a season 2 of Hawkeye. I think. Not sure. You guys weigh in and let me know, because Loki, man, yeah, they went straight with the season 2 with that one. That's the only live action one that has received a second season so far. But in all fairness, Captain America has a movie coming up. And then Wanda is going to be within Multiverse of Madness. Then also Agatha's got a show coming up. So it's kind of like each one got a piece of the pie in some way, shape, or form. I really hope the finale sticks the landing. Aside from Loki, I haven't been okay, so I gotta agree with you, and I was saying that a little bit earlier, G. Kobe P. I love WandaVision. That is the #1 MCU show for me. It's in my top 5 MCU. I love it. But the finale, I mean, if we're talking finale alone, unfortunately, the finale was pretty weak compared to, if you compare it to Loki, like Loki really was the finale of all of them. Like that one had the best finale. Let's be real. What if typical Avengers meet up? Like that was so typical. Loki, bro, we got a variant of Kang the Conqueror. We got He Who Remains. Crazy. Jonathan Majors is on camera in Marvel for the first time, and he just was incredible. I mean, just has this gravitas. He's got this real gravity for the camera, man. I love him, man. Love him. He's great. Jonathan Majors. But yeah, I don't think Hawkeye has the potential to beat the Loki finale. I do not think so at all. What if the post-credit scene is Kate meeting Isaiah's nephew? Ooh-wee. Start up them young Avengers, baby. Get Patriot involved. Let's go, man. Let's go. What do you think is the MCU project that ScarJo is involved? Yeah, I'm sure it's maybe something to come with Yelena. Maybe she'll shoot some new memory scenes or something. I don't know if the right move is bringing Nat back. Like, I don't think... Because then their sacrifice in Endgame would have been for, everybody comes back anyway. It just wouldn't have as much meaning if Tony, Steve, and Nat came back immediately, I guess. Because I think Cap is definitely old man Cap on a ship monitoring all this. But that's just a theory I've got. What if season 2 is all about Kate? That'd be pretty cool. Like, look, man, I really like Kate a lot, and I think some people were not big fans of Kate, but I've grown to really enjoy her character a lot. Like, I like Haley Steinfeld. I like the character. I like her with Clint. I would like to see her with Jack. Like, I think she riffs off of Clint really well, and if they can capture that same energy, I would love it. Hey, what's going on, Lee? Good to see ya. Sorry, I'm slow through the comments tonight, guys. I'm slow. Knowing the next stream I'll join. I totally understand. Hey, iHeart, do what you gotta do. The floating heads posters. Yeah, like these are just... And there's always some people who are smaller. The tracksuits down here. Echo. Eleanor's down here. Jack's all tucked in the back. Oh, man. Lucky, though. He's got like a big size. Look at Lucky. He's bigger than this whole row. Yeah, the posters are always weird. I don't think Marvel's concerned at all with these posters looking good. But let me show y'all this. So they're going to post this note. This what to watch the morning of. I'm like, yo, this is perfect for like the week before. Come on now. This should have been 1 week prior. Not entirely sure why they're like, okay, here's 16 hours of content. So ready for the season finale. Hope, yes, we gotta see more Kingpin. I definitely think we're gonna get like Kingpin's D guy of this episode. Man, I would love if Matt Murdock showed up. Would love if Spidey showed up, but I think we might be reaching a little far with that. I think for me, all I need is Kingpin. If Kingpin doesn't show, I'm gonna be a little disappointed. I gotta admit. And I want him to have some good screen time, guys. I don't want it to be this little 2-minute cameo. Oh, he's calling Eleanor over. No, I don't want to. No, absolutely not. I want Kingpin running the shots, running game, talking, giving orders. coming out on the field, about to battle Clint or Echo or whoever. Like, I'm like, dude, I need Kingpin involved. De La Soul's a magic number. Been stuck in my head since No Way. Oh, so good, man. So good. I really wish I could play it, but man, I get this stream yoinked. I love Florence Pugh's caption about them being sweet, docile characters, right? Oh, man, I really, really like Yelena. And I just love that she's like, I made some mac and cheese. You kill me? Yeah, Clint's going to have to take on Yelena because Kate ain't ready for them hands. She ain't ready for them hands. Like, Yelena would tear her up, man. Oh, man, iHeart, you got to ditch out. You got to dip out. We're talking spoilers, man. We're talking spoilers. What up, Curse Blizzy? Hey, I appreciate that, my friend. Thanks for stopping in. Who would you recast as Iron Fist if they don't bring back Finn Jones? You know, I saw a post floating around that said, what if Iron Fist was Asian? I think that would be cool. So because of that, I do have the guy from Warrior in mind. I can't remember. He was in Snake Eyes too. I can't remember his name off the top of my head. Let me search it up. Warrior TV show. Andrew Koji. I would have him in mind for Iron Fist. Hey, what's going on, Monty G? Welcome in. We just talking a little Hawkeye and MCU in general, chilling, hanging, dropping a couple predictions in the house. What's like a crazy prediction you guys have? I think my craziest one is probably Spider-Man showing up. But if I had to go like super crazy, it'd be Spider-Man, Daredevil, and Kingpin all like battling, like Spidey and Daredevil battling Kingpin on screen, which that's not gonna happen. That's asking for way too much. Nice to see Wanda get a different outfit, but a little underwhelming. Like, I really wish it was just like if we could just have elevated things a little bit more and had at least somebody strange show up. Professor X. I mean, like, dude, I was all over the map. I even was like, look, maybe Tobey Maguire will show up Spider-Man and the Multiverse of Madness starts with Rescue cracking. But like, no, that wasn't it. I even thought Wanda would be like, we need mutants or something, and then the mutants will come through. Like, man, WandaVision is probably the biggest like speculation but not come true thing ever. And I think since then we've all kind of dialed them theories down. Remember, we was all like deep in the theories, man, deep. No, ScarJo is only producing. Oh, okay. I was like, nah, she can't be coming back. Can we just get Vincent throwing Jeremy through walls? I know, right? Because Kingpin, they're not going to be ready for Kingpin. They are not going to be ready for this tower-esque huge guy with just the strength of 15 men to just toss them over, man. Lucky the dog could have stopped Thanos. He just like is like, oh, what is this little creature? And then they enacted their plan that they did. And Spider-Man finally gets the gauntlet off. Okay, y'all gotta weigh in real quick on this. Infinity War. Was that Peter Quill's fault, bro? Like, I mean, I kind of like Peter, man. You goofed, man. You goofed. WandaVision and Captain America and the Winter Soldier finale were both great for me. I guess I don't get the implications of paying the... Oh, okay. So, yeah, Lee, it essentially created all these different timelines, and there's going to be a lot to come with the finale of Loki. And I definitely think that... So... I'm struggling to comprehend Multiverse of Madness a little because I thought the end of No Way Home when he was like, I can't contain them. I thought that was the Multiverse of Madness happening. But I kind of think the end of No Way Home, the end of Loki, and a few other events is what caused the multiverse to happen. Like, I'm like, okay, are these kind of parts to an equation? First, I couldn't stand Kate, but now she has grown on me. Yeah, I see that a lot too. A lot of people saying she was kind of at first, but now they really like her. I like Kate. I think I've always been Team Kate. She's awesome. But, well, if we're talking Yelena or Kate, I'm saying Yelena all day. Wasn't Kate. So, see, I still haven't read the comic. I gotta read the comic, man. After this show is over, I'm gonna go read the comic because I didn't want to spoil myself at this point. I was like, well, now I better go on ahead and wait, because if I read the comic now, I'm spoiling the show for myself. So, hey, thank you. Yeah, Andrew Koji just been like burning in my mind ever since I saw that. Of like, I was like, well, Danny Rand can be any ethnicity. That's true. So, yeah, Andrew Koji. That'd be interesting to me. And then, man, another thought I had for Iron Fist was bring back Jessica Henwick and just have her be Colleen Wing. And she's the Iron Fist at this point. That's all I can say there. After that conversation scene in episode 5, I hope they keep Kate and Yelena. Yeah, that was a lot of fun. I think even if you do Hawkeye season 2 and you have Yelena be like a main part of that cast, which might be a little tough to get Florence Pugh to do all 6, but I mean, if you can lock her in, man, I'm sure she's contracted in through a lot. I mean, I'm sure that Hawkeye this season was in her contract. I'm sure she's got some more stuff baked into that contract. She's got a few more movies to go, I'm sure. I think Clint is gonna die. Really? So I don't think Clint's gonna die. I think he's gonna make it home with the fam, and it's gonna be him, Yelena, Kate, and all of his family together. Maybe that's when they'll see Spider-Man swinging through the sky. This won't ever happen. What if one of the Eternals shows up, like one of the Warriors? Whew, dude, if an Eternal showed up, I'd be like so hyped. Like, an Eternal showing up would be crazy, but yeah, the threat would not be big enough. Yep, Bruce says Hulk. That's it. Scarlett Johansson has passed the torch. Iron Man is, well, we're going to have Ironheart, and Rhodey's going to also have a show. I don't know about Armor Wars, y'all. I don't know why. I'm just not at all excited. Also, yeah, Thor passed on the torch to Valkyrie, and yeah, everybody's pretty much passed on the torch. Random theory, what if characters from the franchise appeared like... Huh? A random what if characters from other, like Medea from Tyler Perry? I don't know about that one. I've always liked Jeremy Renner as Hawkeye. Yeah, I like him, man. I like Jeremy Renner a lot. I think that he was great in this series. He played off of Haley Steinfeld really well. I think that there's a lot more to go with Steinfeld. I think here this is the end of the road for him. But don't kill off Clint. Like, I think that Tony and Nat were like enough. Because I feel like if you kill off Clint, what does that mean for what Nat did? Because it's like, okay, he was going to do it, so she gave her life for him. That would kind of, to me, that would kind of sour that moment a little bit, because that was like her putting her life on the line for her best friend. And I thought, okay, and the world, I was that too, but she said, I'm going to be the one to take the fall, not you. If they kill Clint here, isn't that kind of defeating the purpose of that? And not to say that, Nat was like, I'm going to be the one to take the fall, but keep in mind that she stopped Clint, and she was the one to do it and said, I'm going to save my man. I'm going to save my best friend. So I think that would take away from that moment and strip a lot of meaning away from that if Clint dies. Because then it's just like, oh, she made that sacrifice and then Clint died anyway. I felt she made that sacrifice so that Clint and Bruce and everybody could continue to live their lives. I think her and Tony's sacrifice meant so much that if you bring Tony back in any capacity, or if you bring Nat back or make that kind of move, it would just offset a lot. What if the watch was Kingpin's given to him from Laura? Ooh, wait. Wait, the watch. The watch was Kingpin's watch given to Kingpin from Hawkeye's wife. Like she's working with them. And the watch has got to be some kind of super spyware. Whoa, that I would trip. I would trip. Imagine if they pulled you know who from WandaVision. Man, I hope not. I hope not. When we keep speculating things, they end up being somewhat different. Well, a lot of us did speculate like Kang the Conqueror and Loki, and we were technically we were right. Like it wasn't actually Kang, but it's a variant of Kang, so we were basically right there. I don't think it was Star-Lord's fault because Nebula and Mantis had to say that shit about Gamora. I know, right? But Quill. Yo, oh my God. That would trip me out, Moni, let me know. That would trip me out. I think if Clint, oh man. Wait, Jack is I think Jack is kind of like middle tier. Like I don't think he's really like the main villain. Entire Phase 4 is about passing the torch. Yep, Thor passes the torch to Natalie. I don't even know if she still want to do it. I think that hers is going to be a one-time appearance, and Valkyrie maybe will get. I don't know. I'm with you. I don't know where they're going with that. I don't know where they're going with pretty much everything. Like, we just got to kind of wait and see, you know what I mean? Imagine this movie Marvel Studios, Hawkeye and Black Widow. Ooh. Yeah, with Haley and Florence. I would be so down. What if Yelena is Kingpin's daughter? Yo, that would be some crazy shit. It was like that was his real daughter. Wow. Y'all got some crazy theories. I love it. But Guardians Volume 3 will be interesting in 2014. Yeah, I know. It's gonna be kind of like mind trippy to like follow Gamora not having those memories and coming back from a different time and just like existing, but it's not the Gamora we know. Like, what a crazy thing, y'all. Crazy thing. I'm trying to think other predictions for Hawkeye finale. Definitely think Kate's gonna figure out Eleanor's behind it all, like that she's working with Kingpin. Well, she already knows. I hope they have like a confrontation. Like, I don't really want them to like battle it out too harshly, but I do want them to just kind of like face one another. I thought Angelina was just gonna do one movie with Eternals. We'll see. I don't know about Natalie coming back for like many more. I don't know about that. I do think we could see her as Thor in this movie, Lady Thor. But I'm not entirely sure she'll come back, lock in a few more movies. Like, I don't know about that. What if all the widows from the Red Room appear to fight again? It's a done deal if that happens. Like, I mean, him and Yelena were basically toe to toe. Like, he might have had a little edge, but like all the widows, oh man, it's over. Oh, Jack is totally innocent, and Eleanor is the number 2 baddie to Kingpin. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Well, they're definitely working together. I wouldn't mind if Jack wasn't in on it. I wouldn't mind that, I don't think. And then you set him up as a player in season 2 of Hawkeye. Because you guys let me know. I think we kind of all agree to this. Hawkeye's getting a season 2. At least that's what I think. I think Hawkeye's getting a season 2. I think one of the Eternals might appear in the other films. My guess is Makari or Athena. Hey, I would love that. Would love that. Any of them can appear in any of the movies. That'd be awesome. Awesome. Because I loved Eternals, guys. It was in my top 5. And I'm not judging anybody who doesn't feel the same, but I absolutely loved that movie. Loved it. Really excited for Hawkeye, though. Looking forward to Hawkeye. I think that we got a lot coming up with Kingpin. Don't think Spidey or Daredevil is showing up, but I think if either of the two, Daredevil, like out of those two, Daredevil, then Spider-Man, I don't know if we're going to get Spidey. I don't know if they're going to just... We may get a reference, though, because we did get a reference last episode when Yelena said the Statue of Liberty was just finished. That was like a reference to, okay, this is some time after No Way Home. I don't know how long of time. I mean, what part of the year were they in? Because it would have been like summer during No Way Home, right? And then maybe like 6-7 months went by. What's up? What's going on? How's it going, my friend? Good to see you. Daniel Marks in the house. Damn, Daniel. Good to see you, bro. It would have been hilarious if Jim and Chan's character from Captain Marvel. I know, right? And they just do the Spidey pointing meme. Oh my God, she's a villain of Captain America 4. Man. Oof. Wow. That's a big what if. I'm hoping we see Captain Carter again, speaking of Captain America 4. But Red Skull's daughter, man, that would be a lot, wouldn't it? And she just came back and is like, yo, I'm here to wreak havoc. Nah, I don't think so, but that would be quite the move. Guardians 3 is, one of your most anticipated. Yeah, I know you really like that second one. Rocket and Quill. This might join Captain America and Spider-Man as the best. Yeah, I think for me, Spider-Man is the best MCU trilogy. Then Captain America. So far, we still got Ant-Man. For me, I like those first two. But yeah, you're right. It's up there. Guardians, man. Once that third one drops, I'm sure the three together will be up there with those. Kind of sucks that like Thor, in my opinion, the first one wasn't bad by any means, but wasn't like outstanding. And then the second one, pretty low bar. And then the third one, man, Ragnarok really came back. Really brought the Thor character into a new light. What up, Tyler Cordalis? The homie, how you doing, bro? Good to see you, my man. Dude, Matrix, bro. I gotta watch your review, bro. I'm gonna check out your non-spoiler and spoilers. But man, I don't know. I don't know if I want to watch it again, Tyler, because I'm nervous. Any kind of positivity I had about Matrix would be gone. I'm nervous. Marvels 2. Oh, the Marvels theory. Captain Marvel sees Cersei and fights her thinking it's Minerva. That'd be really tight, though. Because, man, Captain Marvel versus Cersei? Woo, that'd be tight. Get some sleep. Oh, right on. Well, hey, enjoy the gift exchange. Thanks for stopping by, my friend. Notice the Hell's Kitchen water tower and the Hawkeye credit. Yeah. And the little shapes. Yeah, that was real cool. I just don't know, Monty. I don't know. I would love for Daredevil to show up, but I'm nervous. I feel like if I get my hopes too high, ain't nobody showing up. Maybe not even Kingpin. Waiting to hear someone call Clint's wife Mockingbird. Man, y'all think they're gonna go with the Mockingbird? You know, I thought about that, but I just wasn't sure if they were gonna go that route. Maybe tuck that one, keep that one in the comics. I don't know though. Maybe they will. It's going to be interesting once Marvel makes an all-female team-up A-Force. Yeah, it would be cool to get something like that because the in-game appearance was pretty jarring. I don't know if I hated it as much as everyone else, but I understand. Most anticipated movie is Fantastic Four. Yeah, Fantastic Four is going to be awesome after No Way Home. I'm really looking forward to it. We'll finally get a good Fantastic Four, like, finally, y'all. Because let's be real here. On a recent rewatch, those early 2000 Fantastic Fours are just, they're not it. On a rewatch, they're really not it, y'all. Really not it. Now, Fan Four Stick, that was a whole different level of bad. But like, those first two, they have the nostalgia factor. They got that old school charm, you know. But I just don't know if they are anywhere near good quality, you know. Yeah, I might watch it this weekend, Tyler, on HBO Max, or maybe even like Wednesday. Saw No Way Home yesterday. So what if the last minute's a note is swing above living on his own and down below's? Yeah, I mean, that'd be cool. That'd be real cool. I couldn't see him just swinging past though. And that's the problem I'm having with the Peter appearance is I'm like, I wonder if if him swinging by like that is the very last episode of Hawkeye. And maybe they look out and they're like, oh, hey, Spider-Man's out there, or like something like that. Because I would need for them to explain why Spidey wasn't there and helping out with the tracksuits and all that stuff. Are they not a big enough threat? Like, I don't know. I'd be like, I don't know, man. Them Spidey senses would be tingling and he'd be ready to go. Daredevil in the end credit. I think if anything, yeah. I don't think we get Spider-Man though. You got to let me know. Let me know, Daniel. Do you think Spider-Man showing up? I don't think so. Doctor Strange 2. Yeah, that's going to be good. Looked like we saw America Chavez and the trailer. It was called The Incredibles. I mean, yeah. Yeah. And it was incredible. Incredible, man. I love The Incredibles. And the second one, too. I like the second one, too. Man, they're finally going to do Fantastic Four right, though. Finally. I remember Marvel did a lecture. Oh, man. Yeah, it was. It was not that great. I'm curious where they are going to take this character now. Chills. Absolute chills, man. I'm with you, though, Rodney. I wonder where they're going here. They could go the college trilogy. They could play it safe and just chill and nope. Cut it off, cut Tom off. Maybe go straight to Miles' story in the next one. Or, I don't know, man. I don't know. Because they say they're chopping up plans, and then you got Tom on the other end saying, well, I don't know if I'm involved. Like, okay, well, how are they going to make more plans for Spider-Man without you, my man? You're in it. I would think. Or if not, you know, I don't want to incite a riot here. I wouldn't be upset if the Amazing Spider-Man 3 happened. The chances of it happening, probably not going to happen. Like, let's be real. It's probably not going to happen. They're really fixated on these Venom and Morbius and all these random villain characters. Well, Venom, not quite random. Morbius, I would have taken a Kraven the Hunter over Morbius, but they're really like they're big box office smashers. They are. Venom, that first one, I think, was over 800 million in the box office. They know that these are going to earn some cash money. And I think before No Way Home, I think Venom was like leading the pack. Or at least one of the leaders of like the biggest box office draw of the year. Venom, y'all. Venom. Not that it's terrible. I know there's some people out there that love it, and I'm not judging you, but man, that Venom too. That was 90 minutes of torture for your boy. What if we see Spider-Man just swing by, he just falls mid-battle, and then it just swings off. Oops, sorry! And just like swings back in action. Oops, sorry guys! And then just, that would be so freaking awesome. Awesome. I hope that is Strange Supreme and Multi. I heard so too, and like, people got me thinking maybe it's not, maybe it's a different variant. Like, no, I want that to be Strange Supreme. Give us that What If Strange. That would be awesome. Please, please, please give us that one.
Their work complete.
Oh,
Are
man.
headed back to the lab. Testing one.
When I was a boy. I can't wait, dude. Kingpin, the man himself, is back. I'm so excited, man. Like, if anything, we definitely getting Kingpin tonight. Like, it's going to be interesting. He's by himself. Like, yep, all on his own. No Avengers, no Ned, no MJ, no Aunt May. Nobody. Tom's Spider-Man is all alone now, which I think allows them the creative freedom to do whatever they want with the character. They can go a new route. like Raimi, they can mix things up and, you know, take some from the comics, but make some original choices. I would love to see them do their thing. Like the MCU is its own thing now. It's based off the comics loosely, but it's not the comic books. I would fair to say Hawkeye out of all of Phase 4 is the most comic book out of all of them. Like this seems to be borrowing exactly from the Fracture stuff, whereas everything else is just kind of popping things in here and there. The Tim Story FF movies were bad. Yeah, the 2015 was a whole other level. The Incredibles, that was such a good one. The scene with Ned's aunt when those other two appeared. I know. Especially when Toby came through and she's just like, yeah, Toby, the man is back. Finally got the Spider-Man that fans have wanted since the beginning. Do the college trilogy with Holland. You bring back Zendaya and Jacob Batalon back in some way. So I would love if they came back in like the second movie of the trilogy. Leave them out for a while. We need Tom's Spidey to be alone. Leave them out. Bring them back in a capacity that's kind of like, oh, they don't know him, you know, but he knows them. Maybe bring in Gwen Stacy in this next one. I think Gwen's coming, man. I think Gwen's gonna be here. Morbius as well, but that got delayed a lot, Rodney. Like it started out, it was gonna be like October 2020, I think, originally. Hold on, you know what? We have Google. We've got this information at our fingertips, guys. Morbius film. Let's go to release. It was originally set for July 10th, 2020, y'all. July 10th. Before moving 3 weeks to July 31st. The film was then delayed due to the pandemic to March 19, 2021. Then October 8th, 2021. Then January 21st, 2022. Now, January 28th, 2022. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 delays. I'm like, Amy, really hyping up Morbius. Are y'all really that excited to release this? I'm glad you enjoyed them, iHeart, and that's why, like I said, I don't judge. I get it. Hey, I'm happy that y'all got to jump. But man, for me, phew, when I was a young boy, my father took me into the city to see a marching band. Yeah. A little bit of My Chemical Romance in there. Okay. Had a random thought. Even though Tony died in Endgame, I truly feel like Tom's Peter making his own suit was a final goodbye letter to Tony. Yep. Oh, yeah. Most definitely. Thank you so much for dropping that in, Geeky. I agree. Very much just a love letter to Tony Stark. It's time to move on from that era. It's time to. This is all about second chances. It's now his second chance to be Spider-Man and not hurt the people that he loves, or at least that's how he views it, you know. Because just like Toby's Spidey, you can make it work. I do love that, though. It's kind of like a liberation from the tech and the reliance on teammates and stuff like that. It's like Spidey knows he's got to be the friendly neighborhood Spider-Man alone. Like, he's like, nope, no more friends. I think one of the most powerful scenes in that movie is when he's about to tell her about, you know, everything. He's about to tell her, you know, I'm Peter Parker and I love you. You're MJ. He's about to tell her. And right before he sees the Band-Aid on her head and he sees like the danger it got them in. And he just like stands there real still for a while and then just shakes his head. No dialogue. Tucks the note in his pocket. It's amazing, man. Like that, I'm sure that was so hard for him. Like that had to be more excruciating than, I mean, not that seeing one of them die is excruciating, but I'm like, that's like essentially like you're dying for them. They don't know you. That's worse. It's like at least if you die, they remember you. They never remembered anything about Peter. Sad. Flash. And what's sad too is like when Strange was like, nice knowing you, Spider-Man. I'm like, yeah, Strange Anybody that worked with Spider-Man. T'Challa, so sad. Rest in peace, Chadwick Boseman. But I'm thinking other characters that just know Spider-Man, Peter Quill, any of the other characters that work with him, they have no recollection of who he is. Only Spider-Man, no Peter Parker, though. Sorry, let me back that up. No Peter Parker, which a lot of them knew he was Peter. So I wonder if Ned and MJ will get their memories back like Tom. I feel like the I love you might trigger because remember MJ had the Black Dahlia necklace on? So I was like, oh, she's still got that necklace. Something must still be connecting them at the end. No shade, but facts every time I see Jared Leto, I'm like, is that Jesus? Oh, gosh, I don't know about this Morbius, man. Didn't enjoy the Fantastic Four remake. Ooh, trash, man. I don't say that about many movies, but that was like terrible. Like that Fan Four stick, I think it's like, I wonder, Fantastic Four 2015, because I remember on Rotten Tomatoes, it had like it was below 10%. Yep, still sitting at a 9, y'all. Audience score is 18 with the little bucket spilled over. Fantastic Four was horrible, but I don't blame Josh Trank. He made a movie. They said it felt too much like Chronicle 2. Run it back, reshoot these scenes, and yeah. It turned into a disaster. Who they're gonna cast? I know people want. I don't want John Krasinski and Emily Blunt anymore. I think before all the fan cast came along, it sounded like a cool idea in theory. Keep them on their Quiet Place stuff. That stuff is gold, man. I love the first two. Morbius is an alternate timeline. Yeah, it's at the SPUMC, right? And that little SPUMC they're doing without Spider-Man is just crazy. Tom Holland's post No Way Home film is Uncharted. It does look fun. Looks more for streaming. Yeah, like I don't think droves of people are gonna come out to that. It's like if you're an Uncharted fan, yeah, but it does look like it could be a straight up HBO Max, Netflix. What if the post-credit scene of Morbius is Dr. Michael Morbius meeting Andrew's? If they bring Andrew back in that capacity, I don't think I'd be mad, guys. If they're like, but then you would have to make The Amazing Spider-Man 3. Sheesh. They bring Gwen in the college trilogy. Who would you cast? Yeah, I know you got Chloe Grace Moretz as the role. I like her. Dove Cameron. Oh, wow. I haven't thought about the Gwen one, so I'll think about that one. What was going to be the original release dates for MCU shows? Which one in specific? I think WandaVision. I think the only two that moved were WandaVision and Falcon and Winter Soldier. Look WandaVision up real quick. According to Shackman, the series was able to premiere so soon after filming ended because post-production work. Yeah, like WandaVision. So I think WandaVision like dropped after it was like done shooting, essentially. Falcon and the Winter Soldier, I think, is the one that moved back because of COVID. Hold up. I know one of them, and I think they just essentially swapped WandaVision and Falcon. I think. Now I can't stop thinking about that. I'm like, wait, what? Let's see. Peace. It was originally okay. So Falcon and Winter Soldier was originally scheduled for August 2020, but it got pushed back. So it was originally, supposed to be before WandaVision, which, man, I'm glad they had WandaVision come first. I think WandaVision was supposed to be like November, I think, or December, not January. What if Marvel and Sony got Michael Keaton to play? Oh, man. See, that's... That's when you start getting into like a lot of mix-ups, and you start getting like, we want the casual fans to stay in this. We want the fans that just are there for the movie, go home and don't talk about this anymore. We want them to stay in it, y'all, so people can get paid, fed. So if you start doing stuff like that, people start getting confused. It starts to become like a little overwhelming, I think. So I don't think I would like that. But if they can pull it off, if they can find a way to pull it off, go for it. But I don't know about y'all. The SPUMC for me so far has been pretty rough. Pretty what? Leto has a cult? Hold on, I gotta look this up. Jared Leto cult? Oh, wow. I'll have to read up about a little bit more about that. Paul and Charles Barkley, fantastic. Rodney Dunn. Oh. John. Ooh wee. John David Washington would be great for Reed Richards. Black Panther 2 looks to be a big mess. Yeah, unfortunately, the Letitia Wright stuff, it's really backing things up. Really. I think Loki was supposed to be first. Really? Loki? Then Captain and Winter Soldier. Oh, wow. I didn't know that about Loki. Loki. Wow, that was supposed to drop. Wow. You know what? That would make sense, because then they could be like, yeah, season 2's dropping. Loki, man. We all love Loki. You're right. Let me see. It was actually supposed to drop May 2021. So Loki was... Oh, man. We cut up. Gosh, my bad, guys. Wow, that was crazy. That's actually never happened to me before. First time for everything, though, right? The whole internet cut out. Shang-Chi was still set to come 2021. It just got pushed 3 times. Yeah, February to May to July. Then finally to September. And it rocked in September. Whew. Rocked in September. Like that was such a joyous, fun time. Shang-Chi was great. I remember the first time seeing that in straight up IMAX, baby. It was spectacular. Oh, just like Spidey, spectacular Spider-Man. But y'all, tech difficulties aside, I'm going to go ahead and wrap up the stream. If you're new to the channel, be sure to hit that big red subscribe button for your boy, guys. I am so happy we got together to talk some Hawkeye predictions tonight. Just had to get this out, y'all. We had to get this off our chest. Spider-Man is going to be in it, maybe. Daredevil, maybe. Kingpin, abso-freaking-lutely, guys. Thank you so much for tuning into the stream, y'all. I will be doing streams more regularly through 2022, so you'll see your boy a little bit more often. Drop on by if you see the live streams, guys. The notifications will go up on the channel. And thank you so much for tuning in and enjoying this awesome live stream, y'all. Thanks, Tyler, Cordalis, G. Kobe P, Rodney Dollar, iHeart Movies. We had a lot in here tonight. Ooh, she's geeky. So good to see you all. John Elite, Jorge, y'all. Thank you so much for coming out. Daniel Marks, Monty G, y'all. Very much appreciated. I saw my boy Novice Cinephile drop through too. So if you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button. And y'all, thank you so much for tuning in. We'll see you